Hey everybody, Bones here, Bones Garage, just bringing the update what's going on at the garage. So, 1988 Jeep, you saw the other day, we have her now running, and she is running absolutely beautiful. Since then, we have taken the roof off, taken the roll cage out, and we took the upper luggage rack off of the top, or cargo rack off of the top. We then came in and sanded everything down. The whole floor got sanded down because we had some rust spots that needed to be fixed. The owner wanted them fixed. One of them was right here underneath the roll cage brace, which sits right here. We also have a broken bolt, so we will drill that bolt out and then tap it and pull it out and then re-tap the hole, so this way we have a good hole for the roll cage to set into. This was all rotten, so we cut it out. We'll clean it all up and then we'll weld in a new piece. Then we had another rot hole right over here, so we already have cut that mostly out. We got a little bit more to cut out, but we got it started, and then we'll weld in a new piece there. The biggest problem is over there, but there's one more spot right there. That's where the seat bolts in, and you can see it's all cracking all around, and the capture nut is gone, so he has no way of bolting down his seat right there. So we'll cut this all out, clean it all up, put a new piece of metal in, weld in a new capture nut. That'll be all set there. That is the big problem, the B pillar on that side. The B pillar is where the seat belt actually hooks into, where you screw it right in. That's the B pillar right there. You can see we cut it out. There's the piece we cut out right here. That's the piece. It actually goes this way, and it sits right in that spot right there. And you can see how much of it is gone. And if you look at the backside, you can see why we have to cut so far out. Even though most of the hole was right here, and there was a bit of the hole right in this area right there, you could see how far up we had to go. And we're not finished. We're going to go up to that first hole right over there. We're going to cut it all the way back right to there. That's where the rust pretty much stops. But there was a bunch of rust in the floor, so we had to cut that out. And then on that side rocker right there was a bunch of rust over there. So we're going to cut all of that out, and I'll show you on this side right there. So the rust, if you remember on my last video, I think I showed it, it came down from the start of this crack. This crack right here was caused by the rust, by the flexing of the body. The rust was just a straight line that came down like this and went across like that. That's all that was there. But once we started cutting it out, you can see there's a lot of rust in all these hidden spots here. So we're going to have to cut even deeper. We started out with rust that was only about that wide. But look at how far out we had to go to get to good metal again. Now, with this crack, what we'll do is we'll just take the cutting wheel and open this crack up, and then we'll just weld this crack closed, because all this metal is really good. It's good, solid metal. So that won't be a big deal. But we're still going to have to get this floor fixed. And then if you look back here, there's another hole in this floor, which is a bulkhead, and you can see all this metal is all rotten. So we're going to have to get in here and cut all this out. So we're going to have to come up a little further on this to get to this, so we can cut all that out, weld a new piece of metal in, weld a new piece of metal in here, weld another piece of metal down here. Then we'll take the new B pillar, which is right here, we'll cut it right about here, graft it into the old B pillar, and then weld everything down to the floor. So a little bit of work still left to do on this truck. And then once we get all that done, we'll clean that little bit of rust that's in the driver's foot pan right there. We'll clean that up with a wire wheel real good. We'll put some rust inhibitor and rust converter on it. And then we're going to take this whole interior and we're going to spray it with the lizard skin heat protector, heat insulator. The reason we're doing that is this truck gets really hot on the floor. That was one of his big complaints. Can we make this thing cooler? He said your feet start to burn on the floor because it gets hot. And now that we have that V8 with the pipes that run under both sides of the floor, it's going to get even hotter. So we'll shoot down all the lizard skin all down here to ceramic heat coating, and that will take care of all of his heat problems. It will keep it a lot cooler. Don't get me wrong, it's not the perfect, but it will be at least 20 to 40 degrees cooler at the floor. So there you go, guys. That's what's going on with the Jeep. I will talk to you soon. Have fun. Okay, bye.